Good morning, everyone. My name is Aaron A. Cabadonga, and I'm the first reporter in our group. And my task is to discuss the first part of this lesson 6, copy reading and headlining. Before we start, let us have first our lesson objectives that we're going to attain after the discussion of this lesson. Now, let us dive into our discussion. Let us first discuss or define what is copy editing. Copy editing simply means to edit and correct. It could be in a printed material or written material. So, editing, proofreading, copy reading, and copy reading are often assumed to be the same, but they are not. To discuss copy editing, it is the process of reviewing and correcting written material to improve its accuracy, clarity, readability, and overall quality. A copy reading copy editing, involves correcting errors in grammars, spelling, punctuation, and syntax. To fully discuss the difference or the different aspects of these three skills, we're going to discuss it in our next slides. So let us discuss first the first skill, editing. Editing is an important aspect of copy reading process. It involves checking and revising a written piece of content to ensure it is clear, concise, and error-free. It can also involve in making changes to the content to improve its readability. Now let's proceed to proofreading. Proofreading is a process of examining the final draft of a document or text after it has been edited to ensure there are absolutely no errors. Proofreading is often in the final step in the editing process and is usually done after a document has been revised and edited for content and style. Proofreading can be done manually by reading the document carefully. It could also be done with the help of tools such as spelling and grammar checkers. Okay, let us discuss the final skill or the last skill, copy editing or copy reading. We're going to discuss the difference between these two. Copy editing typically involves reviewing and correcting written materials for errors in grammar, spelling, punctuation, and syntax. The copy editor ensures that the writing is clear, concise, and coherent. In copy reading, on the other hand, it is a more focused type of editing that involves reviewing written materials for errors in grammar, spelling, and punctuation, as well as ensuring that it follows specific guidelines or style guides. So, in summary, copy editing is a more comprehensive and thorough form of editing, while copy reading is a more focused and targeted form of editing that is often done as a final check before publication. Okay, let us have here the desk and the desk work. The desk work refers to any type of work or activity that is done while sitting at the desk. This can include writing, reading, computer works, studying, and many more. So that is what a desk work simply means. The work process. So to fully explain what is written on the slide, the work process is simply the series of steps or stages that we're going to do in completing or when we're going to write an article. Okay, so what we have in the next slide is the procedures in copy editing. Once a copy is served to the editor, He or she should handle the editing process systematically. Here are the suggested steps. First, read the whole article. First, determine what kind of story it is. Second, read the article again to determine which the lead paragraph is. Take note of errors in fact. Check on the accuracy of the statements and information. Verify the writer when in doubt. Read the story again and mark all paragraph beginnings. Then correct errors in grammar, spelling, punctuation, and style using copy reading symbols. What we have here are the copy reading symbols with its corresponding meaning and its examples. Omitting verbal deadwoods. Verbal deadwoods, for those who are not familiar, this refers to unnecessary or redundant words and phrases that don't add meaning or value to a sentence. So when we eliminate verbal deadwoods, we can make our writing or article clear and concise. So what we have in the graphs are the deadwoods and its preferred terms. That is all for my topic. I hope you all learned something from my report.